Part 3. No stars for cowards. They say the sky belongs to the gods. But the thing is, gods don't flinch. And I watched the Zelvini flinch. After what happened down in the bayou, they gave up on boots and bodies. Decided they were done setting foot on earth. From then on they rained fire from the sky. Cold, distant, surgical. Just the kind of killin' they like best, where they don't have to smell the smoke or hear the scream. Towns burned before folks even knew they were in danger. They wiped out a hospital in Arkansas just cause someone inside figured out how to jam their scout drones. They flattened every launch pad in Australia, blew out half of Texas, and scorched the Atlantic until the water boiled and steamed itself into the clouds. We were rats in a maze to them, scurrying under rubble and ash. But the thing about cornering a rat, it bites. Now, Stitch, that was her call sign. She was just a girl when the war started. 16, maybe 17 by then. Grew up in a scrapyard south of Houston. Whole world thinking she was just some tech scav. He signed together old satellite dishes and busted mining rigs to trade for rations. But Stitch didn't see junk. She saw ladders. See, while the rest of us were trying to survive, Stitch was listening. She'd patch into old weather satellites, decrypt abandoned orbital pings, and track where the Zelvini comms glitched, where their eyes blinked too slow. And when the bayou burned, and the stars turned against us, Stitch climbed. She strapped herself to a cryo-elevator rig, not meant for people, and rode it up into the black, with nothing but a backpack full of scrap, a cracked tablet, and a half-dead engineer named Milo who owed her his life. They hitched a ride on a Zelvini repair skiff. The kind that drifts quiet under the bellies of warships to fix busted panels. Milo rerouted the nav while Stitch gutted the AI. She plugged in her own comms, patched together with copper from an old-school PA system, and rewired it with stolen Zelvini power cells that sparked blue like lightning bugs. And then she broadcast. Every frequency. Every band. Every ear that could hear. She didn't beg. Didn't curse. Just played music. Ugly, glorious music. A mash of human rage and sorrow, Delta blues tangled with gospel, war drums pounding beneath a scratchy harmonica. You could hear the blood in it. You could hear us in it. And when the last note faded, Stitch spoke. You ain't fissin' prey, she said. You're fissin' people with nothing left to lose. There are no stars for cowards. That message didn't just echo. It carved. Cut straight through every alien channel, through the silence of space, down to the dirt we'd been buried under. And then the Zelvini paused. Not a retreat. Not an answer. Just a moment of hesitation. But war ain't won in explosions. It's won in hesitation. Because in that pause humanity breathed. We lit fires in the underground cities. We activated old defense satellites we weren't supposed to have anymore. Resistance cells from Mars to Ganymede synced up. Whole bunkers came alive like hibernating beasts. And back on Earth. We looked up, not with fear, but with intent. The Zelvini blinked. And that was enough. They learned that gods don't rule forever. That even from the dirt, even strangled, and scattered and scarred, we still had teeth. Because once Stitch climbed into the sky, we all remembered we could too. They took the sky, sure enough. But they left the ladder behind.